Hi everyone, and welcome back to my podcast. I'm Lena, and today I'm going to talk about something really special and super useful: how to practice English speaking when you're all alone. Yep, that's right. No tutor, no speaking partner, no English club, just you and your will to grow. Believe it or not, speaking English alone is one of the best ways to improve your fluency, boost your confidence, and start thinking in English. When I was learning English, I didn't have anyone around to talk to. Most people in my hometown didn't speak English at all. So I had to become my own teacher, my own speaking partner, and my own cheerleader. And today, I'll share all the things I did, and still do, to practice English speaking by myself. First, let's talk about the simplest method: talking to yourself. You don't need anything, just your voice and your thoughts. So I had to become my own teacher, my own speaking partner, and my own cheerleader. And today, I'll share all the things I did, and still do, to practice English speaking by myself. First, let's talk about the simplest method: talking to yourself. You don't need anything, just your voice and your thoughts. You can talk in front of a mirror, while cooking, while cleaning, or even while walking. The idea is to make your mouth used to English words, and the more you speak, the more natural it becomes. Sometimes, I even make silly conversations with myself, like, "Hey Lena, how are you today?" And I answer, "I'm good, thank you. Just a little tired." It sounds funny, but trust me, it works. Another method I love is describing everything I see. I look around my room and start saying things like, "This is my blue water bottle," or, "My curtain is pink with white flowers." It trains your brain to think in English and connect words with real objects. This is how I slowly stopped translating from my mother tongue. One day, I was walking outside and I said to myself, "The sky is cloudy," and that's when I realized, wow, I didn't translate that in my head. That was a proud moment for me. One of the best things I did for fluency was recording my voice. At first, I hated how I sounded. But slowly, I began to notice my mistakes, like pronouncing comfortable as com for table, instead of kumf turbul. I would speak on a topic for 1 minute, like, my favorite food, or, my future dream, then listen back and try to speak again with better clarity. This is such a powerful tool. You can use your phone recorder or apps like Otter, and when you listen, you'll know exactly where to improve. Another thing I do daily is reading out loud. I take a book, a blog, or even my own journal entries, and I just read. It helps with pronunciation, speed, and confidence. Sometimes I read dialogues like a play, putting different emotions into it. "No way, that's amazing," or, "I don't believe you." This makes it fun and keeps me motivated. I also practice something called shadowing, which means I listen to a native speaker, maybe from a YouTube video or podcast, and I repeat right after them, copying their tone, speed, and style. It's like singing along to English, and it helps a lot with natural flow. One method that feels like playing is using imagination. I pretend I'm in a cafe, and I say, "Hi, I'd like a cappuccino, please." Or I imagine I'm at an airport saying, "Excuse me, where is gate number 5? It may sound silly at first, but it actually prepares your mind for real-life situations. You're building English scenarios in your brain, and one day, when it happens for real, you'll be ready. I also use apps for speaking. Elsa is great for pronunciation. Sometimes I use Google Docs and voice typing. I say a few sentences, and if it types it wrong, I know my pronunciation needs work. HelloTalk is also great. It connects you with English speakers, and you can send voice notes. Even replying to English YouTube comments or recording Instagram stories in English is good practice. Every little effort counts. Another amazing method is practicing short dialogues alone. I write 2-line conversations and say both parts. Like, "Hi, how are you?" "I'm fine, and you?" "I'm doing well, nice to meet you." Doing this over and over improves your confidence. You can even copy scenes from movies or series and say the dialogues out loud. It's so much fun. One thing I always remind myself is, don't sound robotic. Use emotions. Practice saying things happily, angrily, sadly. Like, oh no, I missed the bus, or, wow, that's the best birthday gift ever. Your voice has power. Don't be afraid to express. Language is emotion too. Now, all these methods are helpful, but they only work when you practice every day. Consistency is the secret. Even 10 minutes a day is enough. I follow a simple daily routine. In the morning, I talk to myself about my plans. In the afternoon, I describe things around me or read something aloud. In the evening, I record a short speech or practice dialogues. That's it. Easy and effective. Let me share a personal story. When I was 17, I was too shy to speak in English. I thought people would laugh at me. One night, I looked in the mirror and said, "Lena, you have to speak, even if you make mistakes." That night, I spoke in English for 10 minutes straight. I made grammar errors, mispronounced words, but I felt powerful. Since then, I made a rule: talk in English, even if no one's listening. That rule changed my life. I've improved so much without classes, without expensive courses, just by practicing alone. So I want to tell you, don't wait for the perfect moment or perfect partner. Start now, start alone. Talk about your day, describe things, read aloud, imagine scenes, shadow native speakers, record your voice, use apps. Your biggest teacher is you. Your biggest cheerleader is also you. And your best English partner? That's right, it's you, again. Practice like nobody's watching. Speak like you're already fluent. Mistakes are not your enemy, they are your friends. Every error you make is one step closer to fluency. English is not just a language, it's a way to open doors, connect with the world, and express your beautiful thoughts. Oh, don't hold back. Talk alone, but speak with power. And remember, you are never really alone, because I'm right here, cheering for you from this podcast. Keep practicing, and let your English voice shine. This is Lena, signing off for today. I hope these ideas help you as much as they helped me. If you liked this episode, share it, follow, or just try one tip today. Speak to yourself for 2 minutes right now, and see how good it feels. Thank you for listening, and until next time, keep speaking, keep smiling, and keep shining. Bye bye.